Okay, here's your notes for section 11.5, circumference of a circle. Go ahead and make sure you include the date that you're writing this in. First box here, the circumference is the distance around the circle, the perimeter, so to speak, of the circle. Our formula for that is circumference equals pi times the diameter, or circumference equals 2 pi r, and that's if you're using the radius. Alright, moving on to our first example here, find the circumference of a circle with a radius of 3 feet. So I see that it's giving me the radius. I'm going to use the formula circumference equals 2 pi times radius. So instead of the r, I'm going to plug that in. So circumference equals 2 times pi times 3. So circumference is equal to 6 times pi. And then I'm going to put this as feet. It's important to note that this is the most exact answer. And that's when we keep pi in there, that symbol. If we wanted to do the approximate answer for that, let me change colors here. So if I go back to the approximate, that's actually when I take that 2 times pi times radius and I use that pi button there. So circumference equals 2 times 3.14 times 3. And then that approximate answer is 18.84 feet. Move this over a little bit so I can write feet. Okay? So again, it's the most exact answer when we have that pi symbol in there, and then it becomes approximate then if we use that 3.14 for the pi. Alright, finding the circumference of a circle with a diameter of 10, so I'm going to use my circumference equals pi times my diameter. So my exact answer is going to be circumference equals pi times 10, or I'm going to write that as circumference equals 10 times pi feet. My approximate, again, we're going to use that 3.14, so circumference equals pi, so I'm going to put this in as 3.14 times 10, so circumference in that approximate equals 31.4 feet. Alright, so again, exact with that pi, approximate without the pi symbol, actually using that 3.14. Next example here says find the radius of a circle. So it looks like we're going to work backwards with a circumference of 17 feet. So I'm going to say circumference equals 2 times pi times my radius. So this time I'm going to actually fill in my circumference. So I know that's equal to 17. 2 times pi times my radius. I'm going to try and get this radius then by itself, and in order to do that I'm going to divide both sides by 2 pi. And in this particular case I'm going to use that as a decimal, or use that on my calculator, and so 17 divided by actually 6.28 is twice pi equals r, so r equals 2.71 feet approximately. And again, that's with that pi out of there. If I wanted exact, you would actually leave it as 17 over 2 pi, or what is that, 8.5 pi. Alright, your first homework then for this section is at worksheet, the homework for this section is worksheet, for assignment number 5, worksheet 11.5.